Just getting into bed here. Well, not the bed behind me, but I sleep on the floor on a floor mat. And I was just I'm gonna, I guess, update on what I've just been doing recently. Um, my goal has been to make a video every day, and if I don't do it every day, it's okay. I'm not going to be super strict with myself because I know that if I do that, I'll be disappointed if I don't do it, and I'll be stressed to do it. So I'm just not even going to be like 100% I need to do it this way. But I have been wanting to make videos on a very regular basis, and I've had some other things that have felt more important to do, or there was one night where I went to go, well, it was like 6 when I filmed the video, and then I went to go upload it and it wouldn't upload, and I tried uploading it like 5 times and it just wouldn't get enough Wi-Fi or from the data to upload, so it didn't end up going out until like the next morning. And yesterday I ended up there's a project I'm working on which I'm really excited for, and I will talk about that as soon as it's finished, but I want it to be finished first. I'm really excited about that, and really proud of what I'm doing, and I was working on it for like 10 hours yesterday, and I was just really tired afterwards and completely forgot about making a video until like 9 o'clock at night, and then I ended up like going to bed early, so I just didn't end up doing anything. And I have been working on school stuff. I just had my 20-hour intensive this past weekend, so once a month we have a 20-hour weekend, and just power through a bunch of material. And this week was on nutrition, and so that was really cool. I mean, Ayurveda is basically, that's what I'm studying, is traditional Indian medicine, and it's basically all around what we're taking in and how food is medicine and herbs are medicine and all that. But this was like a focus on digestion, I guess would be more the accurate term for that category, even though it was called nutrition. I guess it's more like the Western way of looking at nutrition, in combination with Ayurveda. But anyway, so that was really exciting, and I've been working on memorization and recall and retention, because that was something that I was really, really struggling with through a lot of the years that I was really sick. Is that like one of my main issues was recall, and just speaking to somebody was really difficult. I would not be able to think of words in normal everyday conversation. Things that I absolutely knew I just couldn't think of words for. And I still recognize that, especially if I have any kind of anxiety, or I'm trying to tell somebody and I like want to sound like I know what I'm talking about, I just forget stuff sometimes. Even though I absolutely know it, it's just that recall. And so I'm really working on that. And also working on being gentle with myself about it, because I know that it's not, it's not that big of a deal, and it's just part of where I'm at and not where I'm always going to be. So I'm just working on that. So working on memorization and recall is something that I've been doing with the school stuff, so that I can memorize terms and concepts and their labels and everything like that, and be able to actually come up with them on the spot instead of having to look it up. Because like a lot of times I'm super visual, so like I can remember what the word looks like, but like that doesn't mean that it's Sanskrit as well. So when I see like what it looks like in my head, I have to figure out how that's actually pronounced, and I don't get like a lot of there isn't a ton of pronunciation that's being given to us except for during like our classes. So it's like I don't hear these words anywhere else except for during my, you know, every other week during my classes. So it's kind of a little bit different there. But yeah, what else has been going on? Um, I started, I finally got approved for being a WAG walker, which is dog walking and pet sitting, and DoorDash, which I started doing, and Instacart, which I started doing on top of the ship jobs. So I've been starting those, but they're having a lot of issues with the bots taking the jobs, and so it's been kind of um, not giving a lot of jobs, and this is like for everybody across the board, I guess. But it's really cool to be able to go out and like when I have time to go out and do that or have a day to go do that, I go out and do that, or I set days aside to just go shop. And it's really cool to be able to be my own boss and make my own schedule and do and make some good money when I want to. And so I do that, multiple days a week. There have been days where I've done that like every day for a couple weeks in a row. So I could do whatever I want. And then I can work on these other projects and YouTube videos and school. So it's perfect to be able to like have a balance of being able to do everything. Um, and I've been doing for school, one of the things that we have is consultations that we like as if we were already fully wellness Ayurvedic wellness coaches to practice with people that we get their input and we take all their information down and ask the questions and go through it just like we would be doing it in a normal setting. And then it's really been fun and it's been good practice. So I just had one of those with a friend tonight, and that was a lot of fun to go over and spend time with her. So, yeah, I've been like just going, and doing a lot of stuff. Last week, my computer stopped charging the week before, and so they sent me I had to send in my computer, then they sent me back a new one. So I had like a week without a computer. So for my marketing job that I'm doing, I kind of had to do it very early and then get it out like a day late because the newsletter that I do is weekly. And so that was a little bit off. But I can use my phone for a lot of like actually creating it, but actually fully putting it together, I need the computer for. And then for this other thing I'm doing, I need the computer for. So it was nice to get a computer back. It was funny because with that computer instance, it was 2 days to the year before I would have ran out of my warranty on it, and I didn't have any insurance or anything. No, I called and I had no idea, if anything was going to, work or not. And luckily I was 2 days short of a year, and so it was fully replaced with no problem. So that was awesome. So, oh my God, I can't even imagine if it would have been 2 days after. So whatever, that didn't happen. I'm super thankful that it happened the way that it did. I guess that's what's been going on. It's been raining the last few days. I love the rain, especially in the winter. It's wonderful. It doesn't snow here, so it's kind of like a little bit of snow to me. And I've really been liking it. So, all right, well, there's just a little bit of sit down and chat time. I will have another video out to you guys soon. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.